My name is Erickson, and this is my digital story.
My life began here, the Philippines, on March 20th, 1990. Woohoo! Happy belated birthday to me. My dad was from San Pablo City, and my mom was from Pagbilao. I was born in Mount Carmel Hospital in Lucena City. I don't remember much from my childhood. My memories come from whatever pictures of my mom saved throughout the years. I'm pretty sure I enjoyed sleeping on my pillow, chilling with my bear, relaxing on my stroller, and getting spoiled by my parents. In August of 1993, my parents made the big decision to move to America to begin a better life. My mom tells me I wasn't ready for the big move. I was told I hung on to my mom for the majority of my first day here. Come on, man, you can let go now. Thank you. It's pretty safe to say that my Asian American awareness level at this point in my life was 0. Because I was young, I was able to adjust pretty easily to life in America. I went to St. Bridget's, a private elementary school in Westbury, New York, and stayed there throughout grade school. A big moment in my life came when I was in 5th grade in August 2000. I finally became a U.S. citizen. I was no longer an alien. This began my slow progression to self-identity. By the time I graduated the 8th grade, I noticed my school was very diverse, a good mix of African Americans, Asians, Hispanics, and Caucasians. When I went to high school, I saw a huge difference in the demographics of my school's student population. Charlotte High School was an all-boys Catholic high school whose population was about 1,600 students. Of the 1,600, roughly 10 were Asian American. What does this mean? Well, for one, if an Asian club was ever formed, I would make up 1/10 of the members. It also means that there was a great chance that I would be, quote, whitewashed. Surprisingly enough, I ended up becoming close friends with the rest of the minorities of the school, resisting any chance of being whitewashed. What helped me to identify myself throughout high school was my close bond with my family. I lived with 6 other family members: my parents, my brother, my aunt, my uncle, and my grandma. Living at home helps me remember who I am, a Filipino American. My family always talks to me in Tagalog, always cooks Filipino meals, and always watches Filipino TV shows. My favorite part about being Filipino is how much we value family. We do almost everything together, whether it's going to church, go sightseeing, go to Filipino parties and line dance, or even just hanging out at home. My Asian American awareness level at this point, 50%. The next huge step in discovering my self-identity came after I graduated high school. My parents took my brother and I to the Philippines for a month, the first time I had gone back there in 10 years. Going back was great. I did all sorts of fun stuff, whether it was water skiing, eating in the middle of a lake, meeting TV stars, seeing waterfalls, getting tennis lessons, and even jumping on top of a mountain. But the most important part of my trip was getting in touch with my inner Filipino and going back to my roots. My cousins back home are so incredibly fun and awesome, just like me. I had not seen them or the rest of my family for 10 years, so it was great catching up with them. My parents took me sightseeing, and my favorite place was the Jose Rizal Memorial. Rizal is the national hero of the Philippines, and died as a martyr while advocating reform during the Spanish colonial era. I even walked in his footsteps. While there, my cousins renewed their vows, so I even got to wear a barong for the first time. After a month in the Philippines, my Asian American awareness level went up to 65%. Finally, we come to my college experience. Discovering my self-identity at Northeastern can be described in 2 words: Barkada and Pack. I've been an active member of Barkada for the last 4 years, and it has given me so much. As a general member and e-board member, I've discovered so much about the Filipino culture. I learned many things through programming, general meetings, culture shows, and reflective events. I even discovered that I wasn't as terrible at dancing as I thought I was. More importantly, I found all my closest friends in college through Barkada, and I'm forever grateful. Being a part of this group makes me proud of being a Filipino American. Being a PAC rep for 2 years and this year's co-chair has helped me more in learning about being Asian American and where we are in society. Through events, talking to Doug and Delia, and meeting other members of PAC, I've gotten so much closer with my self-identity. Events such as the PAC Retreat, Asian American Heritage Week, AAC events, and even our PAC Showcase showed me a lot about being Asian American. The year culminated in celebration, which is only appropriate because it really is just about celebrating the groups we're a part of and our culture. My current Asian American awareness level? 75%. It's not at 100 and never will be, because I will always be learning about myself as life goes on. And that is my story.